Well, the English colony is gonna get the ship slightly damaged. Where's our good friend? There he is. You're here at last, Captain. Sit down, please, Miko. Your mild wine is on the way. Thank you. And then that beauty proclaimed, unless you became a respectable captain, you do not even dream about me. So you became a captain. Yes, but somewhere along the way I realized that woman meant nothing to me. Lovely as she was, she didn't want me. She wanted to spend the captain's money. So why should I return? Makes sense to me. By the way, have you heard the tale of this the officer who used the king's frigate for his own personal purposes? What are you talking about now? A frigate came from Glasgow to Port Royal recently. It was supposed to be the new flagship for the Jamaica fleet. They had the idea there in London that trouble might start in the colonies. So? Well, when the French captured Speightown, the captain of the frigate received a secret order directed from Governor Sichard. The following day, the frigate put out to sea and the governor ended up having to commandeer civilian ships to fend off the French fleet. Interesting, but there is no clear reason to suspect wrongdoing. No clear reason. There was on his doorstep, and the governor sent his powerful ships in the fleet off to God knows where. Maybe he has a deal with the French. You realize that's a deadly serious accusation, but I'll ask Sichard about the frigate. Sure, you do that, and let me know what he says. I'll be very interested to hear. I will. Now let's go tend to business. Let's get to the Great Bay. Ah, our new ship, Freedom Beauty.
Make sail, boy. Make sail, boy.
Grey Rock Bay.
Strike them down, boy.
My lord?
Oh, Miko, this is terrible. The French must have noticed the light from my torch. This is awful. What's the matter? What's wrong? A French patrol is coming. Well, I was always ready for the fight. As you're not alone. That's done.
My lord?
Excellent, what a fight. Are you sure that all French soldiers are accounted for? I didn't see any try to escape. Good, because if the French learn about what has happened, they'll start to comb the jungle. And what if they find the cave? We'll have to fight. I'll see you don't like to weigh your sword very well. I make no apologies, mister. I'm a craftsman, not a soldier. Now let's not get distracted from our task. So what's next? When the soldiers are ashore, I'll lead them to the cave, mister. There is no need for you to wander about in the jungle with us. I know the way very well. Great, I can't wait till I put to sea. Have a good voyage, mister, and fair winds. Farewell. My work here is finished. I'm headed back to Port Royal. Shall we sail together? There's a safety in numbers. I'm sorry, no, I can't leave just yet. You have another mission to complete, do you? Well, good luck then, Miko. And to you, I'll see you around, Evan. To the cave that Evan Glover and I returned to Burridgetown, where we bid farewell to each other. It's time to start on the second part of the mission. What was the second part? Does anybody remember? I'm so sorry. When I'm done with that mission, I'll have to sneak into the captured town of Speightown and meet there a certain English agent. The captain of the sloop is waiting for me by the port of Let's get to work. Really, pirates right here? There's some bollocks. Halt, you! Pay the toll if you won't pass. Bad luck for you, I left all my money on my ship. You can get some of that, but only if you do me a favor in turn. I desperately need planks for my ship, and I'm willing to pay a premium price. Why don't you fell some of those trees for me? That'll be easier than falling me, cause the trees hardly fight back. What? Are you seriously suggesting that we spoil our reputation by doing honest work? On the other hand, if you pay and promise to tell no one of our disgrace. Let's pretend that you hack at trees only to practice axe fencing. And now look lively. Come some wood and deliver into my ship, the HMS Freedom Beauty. Timber lumberjacks. Huh, well that was easy. Now, where do we find this agent? Ah, poor Malcolm. Would you actually be able to ask Malcolm what he thinks? Need my advice, Captain? I guess no. See you, Captain. I'll the Caribbean. There you go. Welcome, my dear Miko. I'm so glad to see you again in my tavern. I have to talk to you if you have a moment. Certainly. What do you want to know, Captain? There's some business I'd like to discuss with you. Business? Now we're talking. Have you seen a man around here by name of Tobias? Be quiet. He's on the second floor. He'll be dressed in a French uniform. That's a part of his plan. Thank you. Alright. Who are you? What do you want? Keep a civilian tongue in your head, or I'll find it on the floor. I'm from the governor. Finally, thank God, pardon my manner, I must act the part of a French soldier. I understand completely. Sir Sealshard sent me to help you. Then listen closely. I recently learned that a French captain lost a small fortune at Bagamon. You're familiar with that game. Of course, but what does it have to do with your mission? I became acquainted with this captain, yes, won his trust, and he told me he'd lost such a lot of money that he'd never be able to pay it off. Indeed, he was prepared to take his own life when I offered him another way out of his predicament. I offered to pay his debt myself if he would sail his ship to Port Royal and give it up to our soldiers. He agreed. Incredible! He must have truly been desperate to agree to that. Just how much did he lose? Never mind that. We arranged to meet today. I'm going to have to give him the money, and the English fleet will grow by one more ship. Excellent, but what do you need me for? Quiet! Was that the door? I don't like this. Watch the stairs and stand ready. Are you expecting trouble? You're under arrest by the authority of the French clown. You and this fellow masquerading as a French soldier. Dash it all.
Your career as a scoundrel has ended.
How about the knave?
There we go. That was close. Blast, they found me. We got to get out of here immediately. How? They're sure to be waiting for us at the entrance to the city. I'm not leaving the city. My work here isn't done, but I know a person who might hide us until things cool down. Who? The owner of the local shipyard, Owen McDory. We should go to there straight away. I don't suppose we have much choice. Let's go. Try to avoid the French soldiers along the way, otherwise we may never reach the shipyard. Believe me, if there's a fight, it won't be because I started it. Run. We did it. What happened? Is something wrong? We need to hide. French soldiers are after us. Why? I don't know. Look, we can discuss it later. The soldiers will be here any minute now. Alright, I'll hide you and don't worry. I'll put them off your scent if they show up here. Thank you. They're pretty dumb, aren't they? I showed the soldiers the door, so maybe now you can tell me what happened. It looks like the French suspect Tobias, and they've decided to catch him first and ask questions later. That seems to be the size of it, yes. Thanks for your help. Don't mention it, maybe you could do me a favor in turn. I need to get something to Port Royal, but I'll only arouse suspicion if I take it there myself. And there's something you can't ship the usual way? No, the contents of this chest are extremely important. I can't trust some stranger with it, but I trust you, mister. That's why I ask you to deliver it to Port Royal, if you're willing. After what you've done for me, how can I refuse? Thank you. Please give this chest to Charles Wyndham. He's the owner of the Port Royal Tavern. Tell him it's from me, and he'll understand. Fair winds to you, Miko. And to you, farewell. I've got to keep my agreement with the French captain. The bloodless capture of the French ship is too good to pass up. But I can't imagine how I'll reach him. I'm sure there are guards at the gates leading to the jungle. What's your plan? I have the money I promised the Frenchman, but the guards now on my face now. I wouldn't make it far on the streets. And where were you supposed to meet him? He'll be in the tavern this evening, but I can't go there and risk being recognized. What can we do then? We've got to let him know to find us somewhere else, somewhere safe. Look, no one knows you here, right? You can go and tell the French captain I'll wait from him behind the tavern by the city wall. I don't know, I'm not exactly incognito here. I've already been caught in one fight. Don't worry about that. The other participants are in no condition to speak now, are they? And as for Evard, he won't give you away. Besides, my friend, if you don't go, then we are out of options. Right, fine. What's the Frenchman's name? Rubel Yverno. He'll be sitting at the front of the bar, under the stairs. Got it. Let's try and get some rest till the evening comes. It's time. Move carefully and calmly, and you have no trouble from the guards. From your mouth to the god's ears, my friend. Yes, that is the usual route. By the way, I almost forgot. We sail away from the island of the French ship, and your people, I think, should return to your ship and deliver it to the Port Royal. I have already sent one of my officers with order to sail the Port Royal. Alright then. Slowly. Should be walking like this actually, but nah, that's too slow. This monk is always walking around here. I think that's where he is. Don't you see someone else you can drink with? Are you Rebel Yvonne? Yes, how can I help you? Tobias will not be able to come to the tavern. What? Why? Who are you? I'm Miko Sobieski. I bear a message from Tobias. Devil, that wasn't a part of the plan. He has changed the deal. I ordered him to arrest immediately. No, wait, we ran into trouble. We had to change the place of the meeting. That is terrible. This could be a trap. Why did I get involved in this? Sounds like you're losing your nerve. Oh no, please tell me, what message did Tobias have for me? And he's ready for and waiting for you behind the tavern near the city wall. Why didn't he come here? There are French soldiers everywhere. I see, so I suppose you... I can't even read it. Hello, I see Rebel joined us. Okay, so what's next? How do we get to the Yevon's ship? Here's what we do. Rebel will go ahead to his ship, business as usual, and we'll simply follow him as captains or attendants. That's insane, it just might work. We need to stay close to him, and let's pray we don't get stopped. Otherwise the French will be in real trouble. Don't move, who are you? We're friends of Captain Yvonne. Or perhaps you those English spies we've been searching for. Well, yes, you got us. We're spies. The captain arrested us and now he's bringing us to his ship for questioning. Is that so? Then why are you armed? Something wrong here. We'll hold you under arrest until the gentleman colonies. But... run to the ship, Harry. We're in trouble. Fuck, I fucked it up. God damn it. Yes! And now you gotta run. Holy shit. Well, the English colony is gonna get the ship slightly damaged. Yes, we made it! Haha. It's a pretty ship. Anyway, we have a mission to do. Is everybody in a war with us? Congratulations, Captain. Honestly, I can't tell you what a relief it has been since I took you into my service. Thank you, sir. Tobias has just informed me of your exploits, and Evan Glover seemed to quite satisfied with your cruising together. I can't think of any exploits. Ha! You're too modest. Well, here's your reward. I guess you make your vessel seaworthy. You have to set sail again very soon. And what kind of mission will it be this time? The siege of Speightown. You'll join our squadron, which is going to free the island. And when will the squadron set sail? Soon. For now, do whatever you need to do in the city, and when the time comes, you'll be notified. And get some rest and relax. Every captain should have a hearty evening in the tavern after a sail. I'll send you a messenger for you there. Alright, I'll make my leave now. No clear reason. Sorry. That will be easier than feeling me. I can't read, I'm sorry. Masquerading as a French soldier. Are the bodies still up there? Nope, they cleaned it up. Here's what we do. Rebel will go ahead to his ship, business as usual. Here's what we do. Rebel